Hi everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome to my place. So today I thought I would do another date night video because I thought the last one was just so fun to film. And I got this idea at the Asian supermarket and I was just picking out my ingredients and I thought, hey, do you know what would be a good date night idea? A hands-on date night. Yep, hands-on. But yeah, I thought an activity date would be kind of fun, you know, making something with your special somebody. So I thought I'd show you my mom's spin-off recipe off of the traditional pork dim sum, and in Cantonese we call it Siu Mai. It isn't exactly what you would see at the restaurants, but I thought it was a good twist on it. And yeah, it's super fun and cute, and I thought it'd be a good date night idea. And all the nutritional facts will be listed at the end of the video, and if you want to make this on your date, please keep on watching. To make the dim sum, you're going to need about 400 grams of lean ground pork. Here I have 1 cup of glutinous rice. You're going to have to soak this in water for at least 2 hours before you prepare this meal, and you can find this at any of your Asian supermarkets. Here I have preserved Chinese sausage. I'm going to need about half of this, and you can also find this in your supermarket. Here I have 3/4 cup of cilantro or Chinese parsley. Here I have 3/4 cup of chopped celery. I'm also going to need 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of sugar. Here I have cane sugar because that's what I had on hand, but you can also use regular sugar for this. Here I have 2 teaspoons of soy sauce and 1 teaspoon of water mixed into it. Here I have 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, and you're also going to need 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so now that we have all our ingredients ready, we're basically going to mix them into the ground pork and then mix it into the food processor. So first I am going to fold in my wet ingredients. So here is the soy sauce and the water, and then the sesame oil, and then I'm just going to get this blended. And then I am going to mix in the cornstarch and the sugar. So just get this out of the way. And after this step, I'm going to put it into the food processor and mix in the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so with your ground meat ready, we're going to put it into the food processor. Just get it all in here. Then I'm mixing in both of the Chinese parsley and the celery. Okay, so my pork mixture is just about ready. When you get everything nicely mixed in together, we can move on to the next step. This is the fun part, the more interactive part of the date. Okay, so this is where the interactive part of the date begins. Oh yeah. So here we have the pork mixture. I am simply gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna roll it into a nice little spherical structure here, and I'm going to lightly coat it in the glutinous rice that I have here. So I have mine soaked a little more than 2 hours. You're gonna remember you have to do this part so the rice is ready to be cooked. It's gonna be easier. And then I am gonna place the meatballs into this really cute bamboo steamer. I got mine at TNT. I'm pretty sure you can find it at your local supermarket, your Asian supermarket. And then as a nice garnish, I put a couple leaves of Napa cabbage on the bottom just to line the steamer for a nice touch. And then I'm going to plop them into the steamer. And you're going to continue this until you finish all of the pork. So I have my saucepan here with some water in it coming into a boil. I am going to put in my divider here and simply place on top the steamer. Isn't that wonderful? It looks amazing. Looks just like what you would see at the restaurants. Okay, and then I am going to cover this baby up and just let it steam for about 22 minutes, and I'll be back when the dim sum is ready. So my dim sum is ready and I'm so excited to try. Let me show you what it looks like. Isn't this just so cute? I think I'm gonna have to finish all of the dim sum because I don't have a date again. But I'm sure you'll have a lot more fun because you'll be making this with your date. And so thank you again for watching another date night series with me. It means so much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye! Okay, so this is where you and your date can get interactive because we are rolling meatballs.